Hello, hello.
We don't see you over there, but would you like to see our special guest?
We have a special guest today,
Come on over, Isabella.
Miss Izzy.
Here, I'll try to move that a little bit. So if you can lean in, Gigi, then we'll see both of you. There we go.
How's that?
All right, let's do our little intro. This is obviously a very strange day. It's his birthday for
That's
one.
good.
Yes. We're trying to stay calm. Okay. This is P.
That's M.
This is I. And together we are
are
all PM Artist Studio with special guest Izzy. Okay, so here we are. We're going to try to keep this kind of rolling real quick.
You said I could
got a
have a
5-year-old.
purple brush today.
You
The
could have a
purple brush?
special brush today.
Oh,
This brush.
oh
Well-
she likes the purple tipped one.
You know, that's great.
Go nuts, baby.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go to the top cam. Let's kind of right off the bat, because like I said, you know, we'll be all, you know, talky and
Today.
whatnot
Okay,
a bit
hey,
later.
let's
We got to keep this kid
Try
on
not to
task.
poke Gigi's eye out. Okay, sweetheart. All right, can you tell them what you've already done? What did you do earlier today?
We painted.
What did you do with this brush?
We like painted.
Did we paint? We didn't paint. What did you do
We
with this brush?
practiced painted.
Well, that was the other day. But what did we do this morning with this big brush? What did you do? Aha.
Uh-huh.
You don't need to do any more. You got
We did
covered.
lots of that earlier.
Yeah. She
Prepping.
did. And we wanted to loosen up a little bit. Okay, now, can you tell, see, could you look right there and tell them what you're going to paint today?
I'm gonna paint.
She's going to paint kitties.
Kittens. She says
Kittens.
kittens. Can you say kittens for him?
Kitten.
Okay.
All right. So,
Time to get paint them.
what have you decided about a color for your kittens?
Pink and orange.
I think that's lovely.
Yeah, because I always use that in my big paints.
Yes, very good.
Practice paint.
Yes.
The practice paints. She
Okay.
gets to use the fancy paints today. Okay,
Yes.
try not to keep
Yeah.
keep the brush off the face.
And I like that you're avoiding yellow because you've just about used up all the yellow.
Yeah, good look at that.
I know.
No one wants to use that. It looks like mold.
Good. I'm happy to hear that.
It looks like
Could
red
you?
mold.
Okay. Can you carry on now?
Can we
You
get
can
to
start.
the painting?
Now, what do you do first? Do you stick your brush in the paint?
No.
Where do you stick it in? Because somebody may not have done what?
Water.
Wash their brush. Yes. We don't know anybody like that, but yeah.
I don't purple anymore.
Yeah. Look at that. See? Got to wash that brush.
Okay, let's start with the little head
Oh, all right.
and the little ears.
What kind of technique are you doing?
Wet on wet.
Wet on wet? Okay. Very nice.
Wet. Yeah, it is pretty wet.
It kind
That's so cute.
It's very smiling, big smile. I like
It's okay.
Go on, go on. He's looking fine. He's looking fine. Hold your brush up in the air. Don't lay it down.
Can I start over?
No, you can't start over, but we can fix this. Look, watch. Remember the sucking up, the vacuuming? Watch. I'm going to make a pink face. Now we're going to leave that alone for a little while.
Then you can come back and put his face back on.
Yeah, because that'll dry.
Yeah.
You should like put a 10 hour later thing back on.
A what?
10 hour later.
An hour later. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. That might be a good idea. We'll put this one over here for just a minute.
Why don't
10
you do
hours later.
Why don't you do some of your really cool
Okay, now
circle
remember,
ones and
you're
whatnot?
not you're not going to be weird. You're going to be normal. Just go for it.
Yes, Diana, this is my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
This is Isabella, aka Izzy.
ICCY.
That's right, IZZY.
That's what I call I. Meow. Meow.
People are very impressed so far, Isabella.
Meow. Let me see.
Well,
No,
you
don't
can't
get to-
see.
You can't read the chat anyway.
Okay, now, I think you need to do the body and leave the face alone.
Yes.
Because that's where you lost it the last time.
Sometimes one does lose it at the face.
Absolutely.
Oh, and some happy birthdays, Patricia.
Thank
From
you.
Diana.
Can you tell them about that tail? Why do we draw crooked tails?
Because our cat has a crooked tail.
That's right.
The bullet was found on the door, tied his neck.
Oh,
I see.
Yeah. And
That's very
Bentley was
sad.
in a cold, dark cage in
That's
a
called
shelter.
Cat. That's called cat.
cat jail.
Yeah. It called cat nappers.
Oh, cat nappers.
Mm.
Really?
All right. Is that good enough?
She is my
Anything-
mini-me.
Anything you want to add? Oh,
That is beautiful, Isabella.
that's beautiful. I'm going to take that away.
Did
All
you
right.
like it?
Yes.
Everyone?
Everyone, did you like that? Thumbsies upsies.
Do you want hearts?
You want hearts? You
All
gonna
right.
do hearts next?
Can always pray.
I don't know. Let me touch it and see if it's dry yet. It's not
Not
quite
dry.
dry yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you're going to do hearts.
With my kitten.
With your kitten. Hearts and kittens.
You might need to get a little bit more paint on your brush. There you go. Oh, that was a wet on wet, wasn't it?
I
Good
love
job.
it.
Now remember, you need to start left to right because now you've got to watch out and not drag your hand through your paint over there.
It's very nice. Is this the kitty? Okay.
Can I get the orange?
Of course.
You can get the orange, but remember what you need to do first. Very good. Oh yeah, big swirly swirl. See, did you notice I got you a great big container? There you go. Now,
All right, simmer down there. She'll go as long as you let her.
oh, that was cool. That was definitely a wet on wet.
I'm gonna wash it out of here.
Okay, well why were you rinsing that out? You're using orange. You don't have to rinse it if you're using the same color, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Oh, are you changing colors?
Which color?
What color are you going with now? Blue?
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
I'm doing a lot
Oh, that's...
of lot.
No, you can't do it yet, remember? Gotta wait for it to dry if you want to be able to see it.
What part is that?
That's the eye.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well can you draw the rest?
It's kind of big.
It is kind of big. That's what happens when you do a wet on wet. Oh, let's make this one work. Come on, finish your painting. Put some other things on there. Make it into something else.
Or do some of the big ones like you did the other day with Gigi in your practice.
Yeah, give me some swirlies in the
Ooh,
sky.
swirlies in the sky.
Remember when you did the ribbons?
You kind of forgot? We'll give her a new piece and let her do swirlies. Then we'll come back to that.
Okay.
This is why we have lots of little pieces.
This is why we have lots of little... Might have should have been a little bit littler. Oh, and this isn't Arches. Watercolor paper, by the way.
This is watercolor one day. 10 hours later.
Okay, now can you do something here,
Yeah,
please?
and big. Make it big.
Let's see this piece of paper.
In fact, I'm going to zoom in a little bit.
Let's see if we can fill up this whole paper with something.
Yeah,
She does marvelous swirls.
she does.
I saw them the other day. And she was watching Carrie with me later, and she says, look, we made the same kind of swirls.
Aw, that was Carrie Gibson, right?
Mm-hmm.
I made black.
That's wonderful. Now make 3 more in different colors.
All right, there we go. Now we're a little more zoomed in. Try to give us a little more brightness too.
Yeah. Your job is to paint.
I'm gonna do some.
I think that's a lovely color to choose. Oh, look at that. That is a perfectly wonderful spiral. You notice how she's using her washing out her paint before she puts it in the other. She does a lot better than Gigi does.
I'm
Because all the mucky muck in
gonna
there's
use
mine.
some pink.
Pink. Ooh, I'm loving your swirls. These are very impressive swirls.
Now you could do some more of those some other places, you know, as long as you've got some paint on your. See how she holds her brush up? She really understands that. To use the tip of the brush rather than, you know.
I'm gonna mix some colors.
You're going to mix some colors? Okay, what are you mixing?
Can we pull that down a little bit closer to her?
Sure. Actually, we can.
Yeah, put that a little bit off to
Here,
the side.
just a minute. Honey, stop just for a moment.
That'll
Pull
be
your brush
closer
out.
to you. Then that way you
Did
don't.
you put on? Oh no, sorry.
There you go.
Sorry, Gigi.
Oh, that's all right. Gigi gets that stuff on her all the time. No worries.
Gigi lives with paint on her.
Alright. That was blue.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Oh, Carrie is here. Hello, Carrie.
Can I see?
No.
I really wish I could see.
She wants to see people in the chat. It's just words.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw it was like.
No,
See,
you
they're
don't
not,
get to see
They're
'em.
not talking, sweetheart.
And it's not like FaceTime.
You can't see people's face.
She loves some FaceTime with her cousins.
Such concentration.
Mm-hmm. Normally it's a little more vigorous than this, I think, right?
I'm gonna get some more.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
You got Kleenex there for her, Gigi? Oh, what you got going on there?
Like I put like different colors for ears and eyes.
Okay.
So I like.
Oh, they mixed on there. I love
And
that.
I like put little different body colors.
And I see how it's mixing together. I love that, how it runs together.
And I use little pink cheeks. And I like use little paws.
Oh, little paws. I love it. This is my favorite one so far.
And I like use little paws.
All right, let's put that one over
I
here.
love it.
Did
Yeah.
you like it, everyone?
Did you like it, everyone? Oh, yes, you're already getting kitty heart eyes from Mo.
Okay, now here's a long, thin one.
I already got good eyes.
Wonderful. Here, blow your nose. Good job.
10 hours later, because I blow my nose.
It didn't take
10
that.
hours
It
later.
didn't take that. It didn't take that long. Now look at your paper. Let's talk about this. Do you want it to go this way
I tell you, you
or
guys are
this
troopers.
way?
I like
What?
I think
I like this way.
Okay. So you have to go big and long this way.
Okay.
big
So
and
you
long.
think about, there you go. You start on the left side and go to your right. Excellent. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm making like a Ken playing video. I'm gonna play a Ken video game.
A kitten video game? Okay.
First I'm gonna wash out it because I'm now losing some color.
Well, that's the same color you just had. Remember, you don't have to wash your brush if you're using the same color. Actually, you don't have to wash your brush if you're using a different color. AKA Chi-Chi.
Yeah, did you notice some of her paints were looking a little mixed
Moldy.
up? A little
She won't
moldy.
use the yellow because she just moldy. I like that. I'll
Yeah, you
use-
have to
use
remember
in
that
the
tactic.
future.
Just slap some color on
I
top.
said PM Artist Studio needs to. Oh, I love that. Wet
Wow.
on wet.
Very nice, Isabella.
It's like crying because it's in the video game.
Oh, it's crying because it's stuck in the video? Aw. Well, can you put a little friend outside saying, come over here?
Visit us. I'm kind of sad.
Isn't very kidding. Coming to help a kitten.
At least Mingus says, sounds like Izzy is knowledgeable and they hurry up and wait for jump prints. 10 hours later. That's
And
right.
they're like, help, help.
Oh, those are little speech bubbles.
Coming out the side.
Oh.
Mm.
You know, the wires.
Oh, the wires. Yeah, you need more paint.
Ooh, that was cool. Did you see how that dropped in there, Isabella?
We did this the other day. She's a little heavy-handed with her.
Yeah.
Help, help, help. Meow, meow, meow. It's a kitten helping a kitten
Oh,
Get
hello,
out of-
Keishan.
get out of the camera.
Keishan says from a comedy duo to a comedy trio. Excellent brush control from Izzy.
I know.
A heart and a thumbs up.
See, excellent.
Oh, did
brush
you see her
control.
eye? She loves when she gets some hearts and thumbsy upsies.
Hearties and thumbs
It's
up.
like a video game, like where there's cars and she tell because she.
Oh, she doesn't know how to play the game.
Yeah, it's only her sisters.
Oh, that her sister over here.
Yeah.
We love
And
that.
saying, "Help! Get me out of this game! I just wanted to try it out."
Well, see, that's what happens. You try one of those video games out and you get stuck in it.
Okay, can I take this away? I'm kind of concerned about all the water here.
Yeah.
Don't have any more comments.
Any more? You're getting a lot of love. Lots.
I
Of,
really.
You know,
wish
I really
could-
like this shape of paper. I think this
yes,
kind
it
of
works better for her. A little,
stimulates your creativity.
yeah, a little storyline.
Let's see if we're dry here. Well, we are in the face, but can you see how the wet up there in the ears? So we're going to wait a little bit longer
Yes.
on the pink-faced kitty. Oh,
Now tell us the story about this.
it's going to take. Looks like it's going to take up the whole
Oh,
whole card.
I'm very impressed that you're following along that same line.
And you can turn your paper, you know.
I don't know like that.
She doesn't want it like that, Gigi.
Well, you can turn it back. I'm going to have a little swig of coffee.
Yeah, me too. Can you tell us about what you're doing with this one, Izzy? We love your stories.
I like to use different colors on different paper,
I think that's wonderful.
and I'm gonna put some.
Well, I hope you're not telling me this is finished. I think it could have a bit more
It's
detail.
not finished.
Ah, good to
I have
know.
a video game that you can play, and I dressed up my character as Mommy and Gigi.
Oh,
I made 2 characters, and now I
Are you gonna have
am
3 people?
able to get.
Who's that?
they look a little grumpy.
Oh, it's another kitty.
It's just sad.
There's always kitties. She has little kitty friends in her video game.
Yes, kitty unicorns.
Yay!
Brad says 3 generations of
Unicorn!
sassiness.
I made a unicorn. What?
Uh,
I wanted to make it a
I know.
unicorn.
Everything's better as a unicorn, isn't it?
I made it have
There's
a
a
long
unicorn
tail.
kitty. I like that.
Meow, meow.
Meow.
And he's giving his friend a hug.
What is your favorite thing about watercolor, Isabella?
Because you can do watercolor on water
Mm-hmm.
and dry on paper.
Uh-huh.
And then you can make it go.
Is it hard to talk and do the art?
It's another kitty unicorn.
Is
Oh, he's reaching for the other kitty.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh, they're holding hands. All right, I'm taking it away.
Here you go. Hold it in hands. Did you like that one, everyone? Okay, that's it for
I think that this right here is your size of paper.
Yeah,
Boy,
we finally
This
figured
this
it
seems
out.
to be.
I'm kind of getting tired.
Is your well? At any point in time you're ready to go, you may.
I'm ready to stop.
You're
ready to
go.
stop?
Okay.
You should always stop on a high note. Give me
That's
5.
right.
All right. What do you?
Everyone high five! High five! High five! High five!
All right. Head down
Thank
there
you,
with your
guest
daddy.
artist. I will save this one for you, and we'll complete this
Yeah.
one later.
We can complete that later when I come back. Because
Okay.
I need to practice on my favorite.
Hey, and you might come back and do a sgraffito video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does
Did you
graffito.
watch it? Did you watch the video? Bye, everyone!
They're saying bye. Oh, and claps and
Yeah.
hearts. Okay, yeah. Here, come see all your hearts and look at all that. We never
Oh.
never get hearts and loves like that.
Never.
Okay, bye.
You should do more videos with me in it.
We shall see, honey. We shall see. Okay.
Oh.
Well, hey, that went better than expected. I'm just gonna be honest.
Well, I did talk to her last night when she was up here.
Yeah.
When I was setting up all the paint, and I said, now the minute you start acting like
Crazy town.
you know you've been taking drugs and eating too much sugar, we're going to have you go and visit with your daddy. I know it's terrible to use that kind of thing, but and I did put my other paint up because I didn't want her getting into my
Oh, the good
fancy
good
stuff.
The
I mean,
fancy.
this is good stuff, but this is the really good stuff.
All right, and I'm going to zoom back out a little bit. Will you be working on a larger piece of paper, or
No, I'm just going to go on.
okay, maybe I'll stay zoomed in?
Yeah, I really, I'm considering that this, because I think we're just going to carry on with what we're doing. I would like to add a little bit to the repertoire and maybe a few other little different techniques here, especially with the wet on wet.
Yeah.
I always, you know, and one of the reasons is because when I taught in elementary, a lot of them would use the same brushes. And you could never exactly tell if they'd been washed. So it was like, the first thing you do is you wash your brush. Every single time. Because if you don't, and somebody else has put a color on there that you didn't necessarily like, you know, I worked with her on wet, but she was so excited about being part of PM Artist Studio
She
today.
was very. Welcome to those of you that are popping in. Sorry, I know this has been a little bit different. Normally I try to get everybody say hello. And Curly T, you are new. Welcome, welcome. Yes, well, Isabella has left the studio. We knew that it wasn't going to be, because that's about...
5 to 6 paintings is the, you know, and after that it's just
it
pretty
doesn't-
much crap.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's
People
just
start yelling at each other.
and it just starts going, you know, growing out, and you know, you just
Oh, Curly T wants to see your best Unikitty. Unicorn kitty.
Well, you know, I haven't practiced my kitties quite as much as she
I know,
has.
she is becoming quite the
I mean,
kitty aficionado.
she has this thing that she does on her. Let me just get some water in these paints, because I didn't do that earlier.
She can draw like nobody's business on that iPad. I just, it's quite impressive.
And she has this one little thing where the people that are doing the drawings vote on them.
And sometimes she gets like in 3rd place and stuff.
Hey, the other day she got 2nd place.
Pretty impressive.
Now, you know, I don't know exactly what
Oh, Mo, thank you.
what exactly the
And she gave you, we got a, I don't know what they call them, like super chat, I think is what they call those things. She got $15 or for 15, is that quid? I don't know what the conversion is. You got 15
of something.
of something. Thank you, Mo. That's so sweet. I did buy her a brush for her birthday, since you guys all, you know, gave me a hard time yesterday about. So she's got a dagger brush coming. I couldn't.
Dagger brush.
I was gonna pick it out myself, but then as I was looking at the 50 million, I then decided that she needed to be involved in the decision, because then I would choose the wrong one. Not that she would ever probably tell me, but you know, one should be happy. 15 pounds. There we go.
This little kitty's laying down in his little bed.
Aww.
Yes. Yeah. Hi, Massey. She's all happy about something.
Well, Van's back.
Oh. You know, this whole kitty thing, I'm not knowed up on that. That one's running away.
And the way she says kitten. I love it.
Isn't it? It's just
Did
so.
you see those kittens?
And did you notice she tries to draw the little whiskery things with the mouth? That's what she's doing when she goes way up and runs into the eyeballs. Yeah.
It blurbs out.
Because we
Oh, we totally would love that. We want to go visit Mo and everybody in the UK. We're going to go on tour one of these days. It's just going to happen. I'm putting it out into the universe. ARTY tour. Wouldn't that be fun?
I think it would be awfully, awfully fun. All right, there's my best kitties. Actually, Izzy's are kind of...
Yeah, I think her kitties,
I think
they're
her
more
kit-
interesting.
They're more interesting.
Just going to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
They at least came with a
It's
story.
just-
And
don't even...
where's your story, Pete?
I know. No
Just gonna
story.
do some more flowers.
I'm going to do some more flowers. Okay. All right, now, we
Or
talked
some
about...
amsies.
Some what? Some amsies? Yeah, we could do some amsies here. We could do some little amsies. I'm going to do some little leaf sort of things here. Just so, you know, when you do wet on wet, what's really important is that you just kind of let the water work for you. And you have to remember that if your water's working for you and you run into water that's been working prior to your...
It's going to work against you,
Uh,
not for you.
and your flowers were a lovely pink, they may no longer be.
So are you saying keep them separated?
Keep them separated till they dry,
Yeah.
somewhat.
Oh, thank you, Natalia. Oh, she says you may miss it. She's very adorable. I loved it, even if paint moldy. Yes.
Hey, that's good. You see that paint, that yellow paint out there?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, she hit that hard and heavy the other day. I was just, and it's so funny. That is what she goes for when she's using the colored pencils. And I keep telling her, you know,
You can't see them.
you can't even see it.
She made a most excellent duck the other day. It's like, all I see is a bill.
Hey, you have to be really careful. She's very sensitive because,
I messed up too.
yes, you called it a mouse.
Well, it was much, much smaller than the kitty.
Oh, I don't think that really has a lot of relevance and bearing on the thing at hand there. All right, I'm going to take a big chance here and just come out in the middle of this flower and put this out here.
Hello,
And I
Kristen
hope
T.
there's enough
Oh, yeah.
water there to pull it.
Would you be mad if I turned the air off? I'm feeling a little chilly.
Well, I've got some scarves on that door over there.
I need some socks.
Well, I do
didn't
have
wear
some,
shoes today.
I do have some of those too. Just happen to have a few.
Yeah, but then I let the cat out. I mean, it's a whole, like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
circus
Oh,
of...
forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Christine.
Just forget that. Okay.
Welcome, welcome.
All right. 2 before.
Yeah.
Done. Dunsies.
Christine says when her daughter started drawing, everybody's head was a heart. Even the cat. Yes, the hearts are big.
Well, now that one that she did,
Which is so
that was her heart. That was
Yeah.
her idea of a heart. I don't
she
know.
doesn't put the point on the end. It looks more like a tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's absolutely concerned that that's what that is.
Why don't you do something?
Yeah, okay.
But did you sleep well last night?
You know, I slept like a rock.
All right.
It was nice and thundery and rainy, and I did have to get up and close my window down.
No,
though.
I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing now?
I'm just
Doodling?
piddling.
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 Piddling in the puddles. It's
Piddling.
perfectly
Piddling in the puddle is perfectly acceptable
practice.
practice.
Oh, goodness. I'm turning it on.
You can't. I'm pretty.
We rearranged the entire, well, not the entire, but a large portion of everything to do that, you know, whole setup with the Izzy business there. Oh, Carolyn would love to see trees. She struggles with drawing them. Oh, we love some alliteration. Now, careful, her trees get sassy. Although that has been applauded by some.
All right. Well, we'll have a sassy tree over here.
I can't remember exactly. I think, it was either Deb or Christy who said something about the trees, chickens,
Oh, the chicken trees.
chicken trees,
No, that was a
and
chicken
the
moose.
sassy drag queen. is all that? You could do a little more work on those. Where are they?
They're up there.
Oh, they are. You want those back?
No, not really.
Okay. Carolyn says she's okay with sassy trees. See, there we go.
Actually, I need a much smaller brush here. This is a little brush that came with my
She loves it.
my Lucas Krill set, and that's really quite nice.
We've decided that those really long ones are sometimes a bit harder to work around.
And if you start at the base of the tree and you come out and you just swish it. Just looks like it's stabbing my moosey here.
Well, I guess I could point your camera a little more down, cut off top of your head, and that way they could at least see the...
Well, I'm sure that they're really getting off on the top of my head.
You know.
You know?
You know. No need to be
We're going to make this into
grumpy there,
kind of a little buggy kind
Captain Birthday Pants. I'm going to make you put your crown and your thing on from Anne. She's going to wear that this afternoon. Because Izzy should be out and about with... Because as soon as she sees that crown, it's
Oh,
over.
yeah. It's going to be a dunzy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to put this over here.
Oh, goodness. Bumping the table.
Sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's do a series of trees here.
And our light just keeps kind of...
Coming and going?
This weather and the overcast business is always tricky to keep up with here. But I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm going to try something real quick. Is that in your eyeballs? Does that bother you?
Oh, not unless I look at it.
Okay, don't look at it.
Okay.
Is that a little better, y'all? See, when I adjust it on the camera, then I feel like it's just going...
And most of this is your brush stroking. And one of the things that really helps before you ever start doing anything is to take and learn how to manipulate your brush. Because your brush is your friend. And it can be, you keep it perpendicular to your paper. And then you can do all kinds of things. But if you smush it down like this, you have, you know, that's just not so good.
Not so good.
This is not the very best brush in the world, and I don't know why Izzy insists on using it.
She liked it because the bristles are purple.
Well, the reason they were purple is because somebody didn't wash it.
On me.
It's, you touch down, you push, and you come back up. Touch down, you push, you come back up. Because once you have mastered this, it's all about what you can do with the point of your brush. This is how you get all those, you know, the asemic writing that you see people doing. All it is it's just a manipulation of the brush. And it works better if you are using your whole hand rather than
Your whole hand, then what? You left
if you-
cliffhanger there.
Sorry. You know, when you're really into this sort of thing, your brain and your mouth really don't work together.
Yeah.
You should just shut up and paint.
Shushies and do the painting.
And I really, you know, the people that do the, what you call the things where you talk afterwards? I know there's a word for it.
Talk afterwards. Oh, the voiceover.
Voiceovers. I understand that. Because
Sorry, I'm just going to move it because it just keeps rocking.
Oh.
Hopefully I'm still in the right place, but that had to happen. There we go.
Is that good?
That's pretty good. That way, hopefully, it's not touching the table, and so when you, there'll be
Didn't
less.
work.
There we go. We're
Okay.
good.
All right. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh, when they're doing the voiceovers, it's, you know, they know what they were doing. So it just becomes something that you can do afterwards. Mariah's supposed to be my voiceover over there.
I am, but I'm messing with these cameras and lighting because things kind of changed around, and so I'm trying to make it good for you guys, but then the clouds
We
and things
also
keep coming
have, yeah.
through, so then it adjusts, and I'm trying to keep up with it.
You know, and I really believe in just playing.
And
This is how you figure out what your stuff is going to do. But if you have like you know, I want a real tree out there or something, you know, that's just like, okay, well, here, I want to feel bad about myself later because that's not going to work.
Carolyn says, so don't hold the brush like a pencil. That is correct.
And try different brushes. You know, the brush that Mariah ordered for me is, I think someone was talking about it yesterday. It's was it the Saber or the, what was the?
Oh, sword or dagger?
Sword or dagger. And I got a dagger. Or sword.
Correct.
I got a dagger.
We went with dagger.
Went with dagger. And I think this is another color of blue here. I'm not really sure.
I'm trying to move you around
As I move around?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm trying to stay right here.
So that way they can kind of see the side view of how you're holding the brush, what you're doing there, plus then the top view of what's happening there.
Oh, okay.
It's nice because there isn't a big tower thing right here. So normally I don't have this ability.
Yeah, we need to figure something out.
I kind of like this openness right here of the window
Well, it
to you.
certainly offers more of
Camera options. Yes.
camera offers. Okay, we're just going to put that over there. And
Oh, there were some questions. 1 second here. So,
Okay.
Carrie Griffiths says, what does the word asemic actually mean? All it is it's a pretend writing. It's fake
fake.
scripty writing.
Fake
It's just-
scripty writing, that's what the word means.
Yes, and he does oops, sorry, chat moved on me there. Because he does a meditative script. Is that the same thing?
I would
Basically.
say basically yes.
Yes.
It's really where you're not engaging your brain in what you're doing. You're just allowing your hand to move.
I think it's similar to that neographic type stuff people with the line drawing, and then they come in and fill in the things. It's similar.
Yeah.
Don't,
Well, it's all
comment
co-
below.
all
Tell
co-
me that I'm wrong.
It's all coming from the same place, which it isn't your brain. It's sort of your subconscious.
Yeah, not your active.
Not your active thinking, logical brain. This is just your reactionary. Yeah.
Got your bells on again today, I noticed. Okay, make sure you set to the list to come. Oh, all right. Debbie Cork would like us to make sure that we put Dorset on the list of our European, UK. We're going to travel the world.
Dorset.
Yeah.
My geography is horrible. Is it, where is it? Is it close to the,
What is it close to that we would know, Debbie? That's what we're
Yes.
asking. Be kind to us.
yes.
Oh, Brad's probably down there rolling his eyes like, jeez. But we're just, spatially challenged. Not only just, here spatially, but in the world.
In the world. Okay, now when I do my pretend little creatures, I like to start out with a bit of water because the water's going to talk to you because we've really been talking about what happens when your water moves your paint about, and to allow that to happen. And so one of the ways that you do that is you start outside of where the water is, and then you let the water yank it in there.
Oh, Isabella took she took a course, and one of the artists had them do asymmetric writing to piano music. It was so calming. That sounds kind of fun. I think Izzy would enjoy that too. Like if you could tell her to, like, you know, make
I think she would too.
Yeah, that's cool. Fossil Coast, that would convince them, Debbie. See, Mo knows how we operate.
What is it?
It's like, you know, dangle the good stuff in front of us kind of thing. Oh yeah, we're totally going to Australia. Definitely. On our tour.
I've wanted to go to Australia for a long time.
We'll spend a lot of time there because I'm sure we will be totally jacked up on time. And we'll need, you know, jet lag. Because it takes you like a week just to get sort of acclimated to all that. Oh, Fran, of course we'd come visit you. That'd just be rude if we didn't.
Absolutely. You give Ian a heads up that we're coming.
And I think what we would do is like rent like kind of one of those motor coach type RV things. So that way we don't have to totally impose upon you.
Oh, whoa, there.
Yeah, you did.
You can,
Blippy blop drops.
oh, that kind of looks like a mammary gland or some other.
Is this one of your chicken mooses, but something very bad just happened to him?
He developed another foot. We'll just make this into another foot. Because, see, this is when you're dealing with imaginary creatures. It doesn't matter how many feet they have.
Sometimes one just pops out of the center of your chest.
Yeah, sometimes other things pop out.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just...
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like a year-long thing or something, you know.
Alrighty.
We might just have to sell the house. Go on our tour. Some people do that. Travel the world, sell all their stuff. I don't know. P might have a hard time with that. We'll put it in storage somewhere. What's that?
No, it kind of looks like it's coming out of his bum, doesn't it? It's a bum worm.
This is why he grew out the other two legs. Maybe another. I don't know.
You know, really, if Izzy were a little bit more relaxed here, when she's doing this with me, we sit here and we make
Chicken goat. Mm-hmm.
We make up stories about what really is happening. And I mean, her stories are great. It's just that today, you know, it's really hard for her. She's so excited about this that
she did really well.
Okay, I needed for somebody to hit me with a 2x4.
Yeah, because
I got another little thing going on there, but I've got so much water on that.
And Carrie says that moose is not well.
Well, you know, I think he has some other visitors there that are...
Laura says the cowboy's holding on to the horse. I don't know. I think that's an alien cowboy. And things are happening.
Okay. We'll just get some more water out here. You know, I really never know until... When you're doing this kind of stuff, it's just so much fun just to puddle around.
Oh, Debbie says we would have to book out whole hotels. That way we would have collect viewers on the way to travel with you. Oh, that would be so much fun, wouldn't it? I like the idea of all that. I have turned my camera off because I want people to focus in on what you're doing. I mean, I know that I'm comedic and wonderful, but...
So I like...
It's really about the art, though.
Izzy told me this morning, she said, Gigi, I have many talents. I said, that's very true, dear.
She did.
You know, she just says these things out of the blue that you're just, oh, did you see that? Now, see, that's some exciting stuff there.
Oh, Carrie says she lives quite near where the Peaky Blinders was. Oh, yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
Well, we're coming over to your area too, Carrie. Don't you worry. Hey, Carla. Are you taking care of the grandkids again today? She's popping by. You missed Izzy. You'll have to watch the replay.
Yeah, because this really is a hoot.
Oh, let's see. Sell the house, bring all the art stuff. So you can... Yeah, I guess we should fill it up with impasto because you can't get impasto in the UK. So it'll definitely be something we need to bring with.
Oh, heavens. Is this true?
It is true. Yeah, remember we were trying to figure out how we could send some to Mo. I've been thinking about it, but I worry. You know, I was thinking about putting it in a plastic baggie and then really taping it up quite well.
Well, sometimes that's how it arrives.
Yeah, but like squished out so that way it's flat. So we don't have to send it in like a box. Although, I don't... They do ask you about the...
What do they ask you?
Well, when you do the... Because if it's a box, you'd have to send it with tracking. And then they ask you about what's in the box.
Oh. What a nosy bunch of bastards.
Well, they kind of want to know what's coming into their country, I suppose.
Well, they can X-ray it and see that it doesn't have little wires and whatever for a...
Well, I don't think that was really... It's more about chemicals and plastics and such.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that it's...
I just can't stand it. I'm going to put a little of this shiny stuff in here because,
All right.
you know, bugs
Those are
have
some
that
fighting bugs.
iridescent quality to them. Don't know if that's going to come out. What?
She says, you can sell impasto to finance your trip.
Seriously, we could just get a cargo, a container.
Again, I think that's against the law. I'm pretty sure. Just, you know, thoroughly
Well.
convinced. Yeah. Oh, Debbie. Hopefully we'll see you this afternoon if you can swing back by. We will do a little bit more legit. Well, I don't know. I can't guarantee that. We're watercoloring.
We're watercoloring.
Yes. And here, I kind of want to... There we go. But
I
see
mean,
how
you
the
know,
brush is sort of there,
we're just here having fun and chuckling and visiting about this and that. It's kind of like slow stitching.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you're going to do this and you're going to feel successful about it, you can't sit there and be all judgy about what you just did. And Izzy's going to be really irked because now her purple brush is...
More of a bluey. Well, maybe it'll lighten up as it dries.
Yeah, it could. It could.
Carrie would like to know, does the impasto come in a sealed and labeled container? I mean, yeah, when it's brand new. But see, what we're trying to do is just send a little bit to Mo. And so she can compare it to the...
Yeah, and you all got the message on that other extra thick jelly stuff.
Oh, somebody told me, gosh, and I am so sorry, guys. I'm just, you know, a little off my game, and normally I try to remember who says what to me, and I do apologize that I'm not doing that. But someone did say, you know, they use that stuff for the acrylic pours. I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes so much more sense about it. I didn't order that. She probably didn't read. All she heard was triple thick, and she's like, I'm in.
I'm in. Sounds like me. I like it. Give me
like
some
it.
trickle thick.
I like it thick.
Trickle thick.
Trickle thick.
Triple thick. I'm in.
Tishan says that last makes me think of Joan Miro.
Juan.
Juan.
Miro.
Juan. Oh, okay. Well, it's Joan. But it's Juan. I thought Juan was
I think so. Or it's just,
Ju.
I don't. That's just how I've heard it.
Huh? Okay. Oh, Violet's gonna post her pics of her Dorset button attempts and makers. Well, heck yeah, please do. Oh yeah, I haven't done any of that. So here we are, you know, right here towards the end of the stream. No problems, you know. If you're hanging out with us, you made it this far, you're just checking in. Please do like, subscribe, and share with your RT friends. We want them to be our friends as well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. If you want to hang out with us during the week, we do that. Oh, that was awesome. was awesome.
Did you see it? Did
That
you
was
see
worth
it?
everything right there. If you want to hang out with us during the week, that is super. Yeah, look at you. Now she's showing off. If you want to hang out with us during the week, that is done over in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That would be the link that our dear Violet has posted there in the chat. It is also, if you look down below this video, there's this place that says description. I think it says description, or it says show me more. Click that show me more. You will see more than you probably ever wanted to see. All the different ways to support, love us, like us, hang out with us, stalk us a little. That's okay. Just don't be weird. Was that good?
You can send chocolate.
You can send chocolate. People have been sending.
I mean, this has been my
really
best birthday. I mean, ever. I cannot believe I have had 2 different packages with chocolate in them. And Izzy helped me finish one off last night.
See, don't tell me these things. I thought she was being really good yesterday. Little do I know that Gigi's sneaking her chocolates.
We both look at each other and say,
Oh, yeah. See, that's the whole thing. Is the Dowler Brownie. Impasto is awful. According to Mo, we don't know. Now, you know, that's Mo.
is it really?
She said, yeah, she doesn't like it.
So is it?
That's why we want to send her the U.S. art supply stuff.
I'm inquiring as to, you know, what it is that you dislike about it.
Oh, yes. Please do explain, Mo.
And the reason I say that is because, you know, some of the things that I like, other people don't like. So I don't think.
Oh, she ordered the gloss one yesterday.
Oh,
Fran did. Well, Fran, you can let us know too, like your thoughts and feelings on it.
because I think that the gloss may be really different than the matte.
Oh, yeah. Which one did you get, Mo? Let us know. Yes, in comments, please. Oh, it's not over yet. Mine's gonna be late. Yes, Carolyn is stalking us in the best way possible. She's been watching all the old videos, leaving comments. I love that, because it kind of reminds me of things that I'm like, oh, yeah.
Remember when we did that?
Remember that horrible voiceover? Remember when I was voiceovering alone? That was sad. I was like, you've got to come help me. This is just painful for me. If it's painful for me, I can only imagine how painful for everyone, you know, watching.
Watching, yeah. Whoa.
I mean, it wasn't horrible, but, you know, we're better together.
We really are, because I would be really horrible. It would just be. Well, you can see what I'm
Ooh.
doing there. I wonder why.
Ooh, Debbie is South Coast, right in the middle, near Bournemouth. Bournemouth. Not far from the Southampton or the Isle of Wight.
White.
About 2 hours train ride from London. Well, that all sounds just wonderful.
Oh, it does.
Because I think it's kind of like you want to go like spend maybe 1 or 2 days in London and then get the...
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like L.A.,
You know,
right?
It's just busy and probably like overwhelming with people. That's my kind of general feeling about all. Like in my 20s, it probably would have been awesome, but
Yeah.
now
well,
my heightened state of everything bothering me.
Noise and
One must go to the
smells
country.
and it's that sort of thing.
Yes, I need this.
Okay. Now-
Okay, here, Mo's being honest. It bleeds and oozes. It's cheap, rubbish ingredients. I've tried gloss and matte.
It bleeds and oozes.
So
Hey,
it sounds more like the...
stuff that I had that I
Yeah.
didn't like.
I mean, one really expects that. I think that the impasto needs to be thick and chunky.
Very chunky.
We love that about our impasto.
We do. And that's what gives you lots of nice... This is not the best sucking up brush, but, you know, it's okay.
It's okay. Oh, thank you, Mouse. No problem. Hello, and I hope you'll check back with us this afternoon. Oh, Lisa's loving the black marks. London is wonderful. Not like LA at all. That's what Anne says. All right, well, if Anne thinks so. Well, we were taking Anne with us. Anne, you're coming with us.
I'll tell you what, they'd have the whole whole LA and just whatever. I found it. The traffic was horrendous. There's not a time of day when it isn't horrendous.
Yeah. We didn't have that great of a time in LA.
And
we had San Diego was wonderful.
Loved San Diego.
And we loved Tijuana.
Venice Beach. Yeah, we did. We had a really good time there.
They give you free alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean,
shots of stuff.
Yeah.
We
Come in here, miss. Come in here, miss. You want a shot of this? You want to shop? Do you like this pink coat? Yes, I do.
And that was after 3 or 4 shots. Boy, they certainly had their...
Yeah, I was like, get those Americans drunk. They buy more.
We had time to get drunk, sober up, and get drunk again.
Yeah.
And managed to find our way home.
Yes. In Tijuana. We're like, we need to be out of here probably before it gets dark. I'm thinking it's not as friendly.
And you should always take the bus. Do not ever drive your own vehicle.
Oh, yes.
Because the bus was fabulous.
It was.
And they didn't even have any chickens. I was kind of disappointed in that.
Oh, jeez. I think you've been watching too many movies.
No.
No, I wanted that experience.
And I got a great print of Frida Kahlo, a portrait print, in the bus station.
Oh, yeah. I
Right before I got on the bus, remember? $10.
$10. Things are very cheap over there. It was wonderful.
And bought back some...
Yeah, at least I didn't have any desire to go to L.A.
Yeah, it's really... I don't know. I'm sure that... Okay, now basically what I'm doing right now...
Oh, she didn't want to go to Hawaii either.
I don't want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, I don't really care for the beach.
I would like the more mountainous areas.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I would.
Scotland. Oh, yeah, we definitely have to.
Definitely.
Yeah, we got
I am bringing my fishing rod.
Yeah, we're... Oh, jeez.
I want to learn how to spay cast. And that's where it all started.
I know, Linda, I don't know what's up with the reminder things. I mean, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. The best thing to do is either go over to our Facebook group. If you... sorry, I can't remember if you're in there or not. I apologize for that. But, yeah, because I post everything there. I try to post it on our page. But then, the other thing is, you should be getting emails from us. But, I mean, here we are kind of at the end of madness. But I think we will continue letting people know when we're going to go live. Or at least give you the schedule for the week so you can always click back to those emails. That's kind of been some... Yeah, so it's always there, and I try to put it in the top. Like, if you go to the featured, so when you're in the group, and there's the little, you know, navigation kind of right below the main image of the group, there's an area called featured, and if you click that, it's like has the announcements, but it should also sit at the top of the chat, or the feed. Okay, and I have to say this. Last night I was trying to message Anne and Mo, and I had a wonderful thing written and everything, and it never ever... I did it 3 times. They're doing weird things again. And it just kept circling. I couldn't even set up... Well, I could set up the events, but it was having me... it was only allowing me to invite like 50 people at a time. So I'm like, oh, this is just... It's painful. So that's why there wasn't an event for this thing today. Because there were other priorities today, or last night. And I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm kind of having my second wind here, you know? And I'm loving that. I think this is really interesting. Now, I want to talk a little bit about... Leslie wants to know, why is P doing what she is doing? Yeah, that's a good question. Well, because we're doing Wednesday watercolor, remember? And the reason we're doing Wednesday watercolor is because everybody kind of... Yeah, we want another watercolor. Thought it was, yeah. And we wanted to bring Izzy in. And it's something she's... Yes, now, when she... I'll tell you what, she does some mean graffito. Yeah, she's a little aggressive. Yeah. I have to remind her that my water's contaminated. Is it time to stop? Oh, well, yeah, that's pretty much. What is Penny doing? Because she called it a rod. She must be a fly fisher. She is. That's one of the things she very much enjoyed and loved and very much
really
misses
miss.
about
Yeah,
Alaska.
I've got all of my... I don't really have a spay rod per se, but I have a...
Santa Fe is a very good time. We highly recommend Santa Fe, Los
Santa Fe.
Alamos. Albuquerque's fun.
Albuquerque is a really fun, and that's your best bang for the buck because they have a fabulous flea market
Their
there.
flea market is super fabulous.
But now the one in Santa Fe out by the Opera House,
But it's a little pricier.
it is. It's a little more chic. But
Yeah, they know who's coming. The tourists.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they kind of got your number. But they have, I mean, there are people from all over the world there.
She met friends that used to come and stay with her on their, tour of, because they would go to different flea markets and things.
Yeah.
Cancun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Ivan, he would come here to the United States for 6 months out of the year, then go back to Ghana.
Oh, Mo's asking a question real quick. Did you read her message to the group chat about the challenge, P?
No, I haven't been on this morning at all, Mo.
Yeah.
I will absolutely. I will absolutely do that. And I will get back to you with my message, I promise.
Oh, yes, that is so true, Tishan. Every time I'm so mad at myself when I have a beautiful long post written. You should always just go, nope, start it in a text doc. Because Facebook will ruin your life.
I had some great ones written
Hey,
to you
Devin.
guys last night, telling you about what I was doing and all that good stuff. And I don't, did it ever, last night I went to bed when it was still circling.
Oh, Lois is going to spend the summer in Ireland. Check out Harry Clark's Stained Glass. Well, that sounds awesome, Lois. All right, we are 12:01. We've got to get to moving about here. We're just going to continue doing more of this afternoon. So if you want to, we'll talk more about where we want to go, where we're going to go, who's going with us. And, yeah, ARTY perks, join there. That's fun stuff if you want to play with the emojis and use our little characters for or against us. And, okay, Christine, yes, there you go. All right, guys, I'll turn our little side-by-side cams on. Let's do that, and then you can say goodbye, and then we'll see you guys. Oop, here, see, it turns. Whoop. That way. There we go. All right, P.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Am I done?
Yeah, for right now. Leave it alone. You can come back to it.
Well, I can't because the water will be dry, Mariah. You just don't understand this.
Oh.
I'm saving my yellow by making it kind of moldy so Izzy won't use it.
Well, she's not coming back this afternoon. That was a one-time morning thing. We're gonna rearrange the studio back and. Oh yes, come back and watch the replay. The beginning of it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Izzy was here with us.
And what I may do is we may rearrange our studio back and remember, we've got a whole bunch of...
Oh, we still have some sgraffito left. Do you guys want to do that?
Sgraffitos.
I mean, I can change I've been touting the watercolor Wednesday, but we can sgraffito things.
Well, Leslie's wondering what I'm doing, and that kind of worries me that, maybe...
She's piddling. This is how she watercolors.
Yeah, this is how I do it.
Yeah. We like it. She's a puddle player.
I'm a puddle player. And things become things.
They do.
You just got to give it time.
All right. I'm closing it down. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. We shall see you this afternoon. March Madness is almost over. Be sure to come back, leave a comment, watch the replay if you haven't. Like, subscribe, do all that business. And we shall see you this afternoon. Bye.
Bye.